So one of my favorite ways of structuring water inside the cell is to induce external energy. And there's two primary ways that you can do that are useful. One has two options, one of which I don't believe is that healthy, and the other one is better. So the first one is sunlight.
Yes, thank you.
Regular exposure to your sun on your skin. So walking outside of your car, from your car to the office and then back to your home with your long sleeve shirt on it and long pants is not going to cut it. You'll get some benefit, but virtually none. I mean, less than 1 or 2% of the benefit you're supposed to get. So you need to be outside on a regular basis. You know, if you're fair skinned and a redhead and you don't have a lot of potential to absorb sun, then just maybe it's a few minutes. But for most of us, it's closer to 20 minutes or an hour or even 2 hours. It pretty much when the sun is up, like solar noon. So, and then you're going to get enough radiation into your body to help produce the structured water. And it of course makes vitamin D too. And that's sort of a universal understanding of one of the benefits of sun is that if it's on your skin, you're going to make vitamin D, because that is really probably one of the most important vitamins/hormones in your body. And it's been well proven that low levels will increase your risk of cancer by double, which is crazy. So, but an interesting aside from that, before we go to the other version of way that you can produce the heat into your body, would be that most of those original studies were done epidemiologically. So they were doing correlations. And it was not with people who were taking vitamin D supplements, it was people who had sun exposure. Because there's something else magical in sun, aside from the ultraviolet B, which generates vitamin D. It's also mostly near infrared. About 40% of the radiation in sunlight is near infrared. So that does magic to your cells. There's specific frequencies. We know like around 660 nanometers and 850 nanometers, and probably some others that have not as well studied in there, that will activate the specific proteins in your electron transport chain. There's 2 or 3 of them that get activated and resonate with this frequency, and that increases their ability to produce ATP. So that's free. There's no charge for it. You just have to go outside at the right time of the day. Now, I know that's impractical for most people during the winter if you live up north. That's one of the reasons why I chose to live in Florida, so I can do this pretty much year round. And even in the winter, you get some near infrared. You don't get as much ultraviolet B because of the angle of the light penetrating the atmosphere, but the near infrared does penetrate that, but not so much ultraviolet B. So that is sort of an essential and one of the basics if you want to live happy and healthy, is just be in the sun. Now, you never want to abuse that. You never want to get sunburnt, and you don't want to get too much sun, because it is an oxidative stress. There's no question. Too much sun will cause damage and age you prematurely, but it's that Goldilocks dose that you're looking for.
I just want to bring home what you've said for our listeners, so they understand that the sun isn't just about making vitamin D.
No, it's not. No. That's so probably it's hard to determine what is the most important role it plays, but it's clearly it may be vitamin D or it may be near infrared. We don't know, and it may be some as yet undiscovered aspect that we don't fully appreciate at this point in time because the science is too unaware or too not evolved enough to comprehend that at a quantum level.